Hi guys, in this video I'm going to be introducing you to some words that may be good additions to your vocabulary. We're going to look at how to practice and why it's important to have a varied vocabulary in the first place. The benefit of having a wide vocabulary means that you have the ability to express what you truly mean and avoid the vagueness of meaning. Greater accuracy leads to a better understanding. For example, when people say the word sad when they think of something they've done wrong, a more accurate word they could use would be that they felt remorse. To keep developing your vocabulary, you need to ensure you're exposed to new words. To do this, it's important to keep reading, watching films, and making a note of interesting words you hear and the way in which they are used. Here are 3 words to get you started. Ubiquitous. Definition: when something is everywhere, either in the physical location or this could be something that is important. For example, football is everywhere in English society, so we would say football and England are ubiquitous. We could also say fish and chips are ubiquitous to the seaside. This word can be used to talk about something always being in a physical space with something or always being associated with it. An expression that's quite similar to this is that they go hand in hand. So you could say the seaside and fish and chips go hand in hand because they're 2 things that we always see together. Our next word is superfluous. The definition of this is when something is not needed or generally seen as being over the top. For example, 20 members of staff are employed to look after 5 customers, making about 15 of them superfluous. That means they weren't needed, and this word can generally mean too many. Next we have the word contrite. The definition of this is when a person feels bad about something. And my example here is when he realised what he had done, he experienced feelings of contrition and shame. So when we're talking about the feeling, we would call it contrition, but when someone's feeling it is in terms of the verb, it's contrite. So contrite for the verb, but contrition for the noun when we're naming that feeling. Another example is, sorry, he said, feeling contrite. People often use this word along with the word humble as they're very similar in their meaning. Now I'm going to test your understanding of these words before introducing you to some other words for future practice. Which of these sentences are used correctly? Cake and ice cream would be superfluous at a child's birthday party. Number 2. Cake and ice cream is ubiquitous at a child's birthday party. Number 3. The meaning of life is a topic filled with ambiguity. Number 4. The meaning of life is superfluous. Number 5. There were a contrite amount of people trying to solve the problem. Number 6. He used to feel angry and vengeful, now he just felt contrite. And now we'll go through the answers. So number 1 is incorrect because this means that ice cream and cake would be pointless in that situation. Number 2 correct because cake and ice cream are associated with children's birthday parties. Number 3 is correct because this is an unclear topic, so that use of the word is correct. Number 4 incorrect because it means too much, so that doesn't make sense. Number 5 incorrect because it's not a unit of measurement. And number 6 correct because he feels bad, and that word contrite there is all about feeling bad for something that you've done. Here are 5 more words to practice in the future, but keep in mind that it's difficult trying to incorporate many new words at once. So first of all we have myriad, which means many. Number 2 we have superficial, which means shallow or only on the surface. Number 3 we have obnoxious, which means very unpleasant. Number 4, melancholy. This is sad. It could be used to describe people or sad-looking places. Next one is joyous, which means happy. It's used primarily to describe days and occasions. Here are some ways to develop better vocabulary. Step 1. List a few words you use all the time that could be improved. Number 2. Find sophisticated synonyms to vary which words you use. 3. Make a conscious effort to include these words in your daily writing and speaking until they naturally come to mind without you having to revise them. Finally, thanks for watching. Please feel free to post questions in the chat and check out Write On resources.